Former Australian cricketer Andrew Symonds has died at the age of 46. Symonds enjoyed a stellar career for his country, featuring in 26 tests, 198 one-day internationals and 14 T20s. He was a big part of both ODI World Cup triumphs in 2003 and 2007. A much-loved commentator on Fox Cricket post his retirement, Symonds was killed in a car crash outside of Townsville last night. Scott Jackson takes a look back on a life cut too short.
Born in England, Andrew Symonds had the option of playing for them or Australia. He turned down an opportunity in the country of his birth to play for his adopted one. That patience paid off in 1998 when he made his one-day debut. A batsman who could bowl both spin and seam part-time, and a very high-quality fielder, Symonds quickly made his mark in the white ball game.
And he's hit that straight down the ground. That's a great hit. Oh, that's a beauty.
Remarkably, he approached legendary NRL coach Wayne Bennett around this time with a view to switch to the Brisbane Broncos. He was part of the undefeated World Cup winning side in 2003. His century against Pakistan a highlight.
That could well be it. That will be it. That is a brilliant one-day 100 for Andrew Symonds.
That's the man. Andrew Symonds has well and truly arrived.
His test debut came the next year, 2004 in Sri Lanka, although red ball success wasn't immediate. It was sweet when it did arrive though, a century in the Boxing Day Ashes test against the country he could have represented.
He has it! Andrew Symonds has it! And what a way to get it!
Australia clean swept that series in 06-07, and Roy's highest ever knock was just around the corner, 162 against India.
You beauty!
But it was in the course of this knock that everything changed. Symonds accused Indian spinner Harbhajan Singh of racial abuse, which Singh denied. The scandal that followed nearly led to the termination of India's tour and rocked world cricket at the time. In later years, skipper Ricky Ponting claimed Cricket Australia failed to support Symonds sufficiently. It didn't stop Symonds being sold for nearly $2 million in the auction for the first ever Indian Premier League, where he and Harbhajan at least partially reconciled. However, by mid-2009, Symonds' international career was over. His commitment was questioned by his friend and captain Michael Clarke. And always a forthright man, some of his public comments didn't help his cause with the powers that be. The last straw came when he was sent home from the 2009 T20 World Cup for an alcohol-related incident. He played a few more years as a T20 specialist before retiring in 2012 to focus on his family. There was also a media career post-playing, including at Fox Cricket, where his straight-talking style went to good use. A one-of-a-kind individual who, for better or worse, always did things his way. Symonds leaves a lasting mark in Australian cricket. He was 46 years old.
So for a look at Roy's career in numbers, then he made his test debut for Australia against Sri Lanka back in 2004, but unfortunately scored a duck that day in Galle, finishing up with a batting average of 40.61 and a bowling average of 37.33. Symonds' biggest ever test score came against India back in 2008 with an unbeaten 162, while his top ODI score of 156 came against New Zealand in 2005.